heart she holds. It's feeling like we've been here before. We're both so broke, that's something that'll keep us afloat. Don't walk too slow, we can't keep falling deeper again. Came too close and the taste so far from pure. A rush of blood, but we search for so much more. We've all been here before. We've all been here before. We've all been here before.
Welcome to Wartburg Esports. The music is a little loud. We can turn the music down a little bit too. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, welcome to Wartburg Esports. We got Rocket League MVEC tonight versus Illinois College. And this is the last game of regular MVEC season. I'm Coach Fisher, joined here with
Ethan Lambert.
And yeah, we should have a pretty good game today. Wartburg is favored on paper. And mostly what this game will matter for is just seeding going into playoffs. So yeah, either way, Wartburg still makes playoffs. In this league, top 6 teams make playoffs out of 7 teams in the entire division. So not too difficult to make playoffs. So mostly this game is for seeding. And playoffs won't be until the spring, until end of March, beginning of April is when playoffs will be for MVEC. So they'll be on a big break in the kind of between regular season and postseason. But hopefully we see some good Rocket League gameplay tonight. They can show us what they've been working on all season, and we only improve more between now and the postseason.
And hopefully they can avenge the Smash team from last night's game.
Yes, last night Smash did not get the dub against Illinois College, so hopefully Rocket League goes a little bit better. But here we go, kickoff of game 1. On the side of Wartburg, we have Electric Step, Apothic Dark, and G-Man Little, the same lineup that Wartburg has been running with lately. And on the side of Illinois College, we have Classic, Run, and GG Runner, I believe is how you say all those names.
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe not Run, but Rune?
It could be Rune. Rune sounds better, so we're going to go with Rune.
Always some interesting names to see in gamer tags.
Yeah, it makes casters' lives hard. And we see a demo come out on the side of Wartburg College. That is typically one of Wartburg's strengths, is we typically get more demos than our opponents. Opens up that field, opens up a lot more space to work with.
And allows that brief moment of gained momentum, I suppose?
Exactly. When you can make it a 3-on-2 for about 3 whole seconds, it's a huge advantage.
A lot of flying in this game, I notice.
Yeah, at the upper levels of Rocket League, you spend almost as much time in the air as you do on the ground. And especially with director cams, since it's always showing the person who's about to hit the ball next, they're usually going to be up in the air trying to make something happen. As a great pass happens on the side of Wartburg, that's going to get denied right off the post. Electric Step trying to collect that ball, gets bumped by his teammate a little bit.
Wartburg doing a great job keeping it on the Illinois side of the court.
Yeah, that's the Wartburg Classic as well. This whole season, Wartburg has done such a great job at staying on the offensive for about 2/3 of the game at least. What they struggle with is to let those goals land sometimes. They can sometimes overextend in an attempt to score these goals and then get counterattacked all the way across the field. So on the good days, Wartburg can maintain this pressure and it will lead to goals, and the bad days they'll get counterattacked. But usually, good or bad, they are the ones on the offensive. As we see a goal right there coming from Illinois College, taking the first goal of the game, 1-0.
Rune with that excellent dragon goal firework things.
The dueling dragons. And about halfway through regulation here. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. As G-Man Little gets this ball off the kickoff. Unable to make anything happen. Electric Step takes a collecting touch off the sidewall. It gets denied towards the midfield. Apothic Dark's going to be there to take that first touch. Go for a second one. Try to pop a middle. Actually takes the shot, but it's not going to be fast enough to do much. G-Man Little collects it. Goes off the backboard. Heads for a double. Fakes the double. Electric Step puts it a little bit wide, but Wartburg's still on the offensive right here. But it doesn't matter unless you can find the back of that net.
Looks like Rune's looking to goal keep here.
Electric Step puts it off the corner towards midfield. G-Man going to collect it. Electric Step with the fake, going to create some room for G-Man as he tries to double off the wall. Doesn't connect. Apothic Dark's there. Goes off the post. That's another issue with being on your opponent's side of the field is if you're too close, you need to hit some really tough angles in order to be able to score.
G-Gunner aiming. Nope.
G-Man going to play that one to the side. Defender is there.
A little bit of a sumo battle there.
Yeah, sometimes the ball can get slowed down in these corners and you're playing a little bit of what I like to call patty cake, where everybody's just hitting the ball real slowly, try to find their opening. Nobody wants to commit too hard in a corner.
Electric Step juggling it a bit.
And pinches it off the corner to G-Man, who's there for the goal to tie it up with 1 minute left.
It's a battle of dragons.
Yeah, another Dueling Dragons goal explosion. This time we got the yin-yang colors. I know G-Man was really excited when that went in the shop a few months ago. And G-Man fakes that one, takes it up the back wall, loses control a little bit, and gets dunked.
G-Gunner running it towards the goal to hopefully... Nope. Someone blocked it. Couldn't tell who.
Yeah, this ball kind of stagnating in the corner for a bit there until Wartburg finally clears it downfield. An Electric Step going for the demo. It opens up enough space, but the shot is off. GG Runner going to be able to collect that ball with no boost to work with. Still able to get the flick, take it downfield. And that shot's on target. Never mind, it's going wide.
Classic looking to straighten it, maybe?
There's 10 seconds left here. Game will continue while the ball's in the air, and if it touches the ground with 0 seconds left, will the game still tied? Will go to overtime. The way overtime works in this game is the next goal wins. Wartburg trying not to let it get to overtime. But here we go. Next goal will take game one.
A good start-off kick would do the end of it, but nope.
Wartburg does manage to take possession right off kickoff. Apothic Dark's up, but runs out of boost at the last second. G-Man Little has a shot opportunity, puts it high off the backboard. Apothic Dark's there to collect it. No boost to work with, though. Great defense from Illinois College to deny that shot.
G-Man looking to get that out of their side of the court. And it, oh, nope. Going a bit wide.
Nobody's left in the goal now. Wartburg with an opportunity. A member from Illinois College able to put that to the side.
Electric Step looking to keep it high in that goal area.
Rune dropping it down to a teammate there. Not going to get a whole lot out of it, though. Electric Step's up, going for a double off the backboard, passes the middle. G-Man's there. He's up, and he puts it in. Top corner. Game one going to the side of the Wartburg Knights.
There was some great
play
goals
right there. Yeah, from Electric Step to take that up to the backboard, get the second touch off the backboard to pass it one more time to G-Man, who's able to find that top corner of the net. As we can take a look at the in-game stats here, we see both teams had 3 demos each, which normally Wartburg is on the higher end of that, but the big difference right now is the shots. Illinois College only had 2 shots that whole game that were on net, while Wartburg had 8.
And maybe that's because Wartburg was able to maintain that ball on Illinois' side of the field.
You don't have to hit each on this.
little bit of technical difficulties there.
Making sure we can get the nameplates here, make it a little bit easier to see the cars. And as we are
Apothic
doing all
Dark
that,
in that.
Apothic Dark finds the goal.
Coming in like a dark storm.
Passes it to himself off the backboard there, hits it around everybody and cleans it up all by himself.
Well, looks like Rune was able to get the ball this time around.
Yeah, sometimes in threes, it's a strategy to purposely let the ball go towards your half, so to kind of essentially lose the kickoff, so that it goes back towards your teammate instead.
As long
Sort
as
of
it
like
doesn't go in the goal.
Yeah, true. As long as it doesn't go in the goal. Sort of like a jump ball, a tip-off in basketball. You kind of try to jump and flick it back to your team.
Apothic Dark, just off the backboard.
But the pass is there instead to Electric Step, was able to clean up 2 goals in the first minute of this game.
Looks like Wartburg is able to get their pattern going. Let's see if Illinois can keep up the rhythm with them.
Looks like Classic's going to be able to control this one off kickoff, and I spoke too soon. He was in the right position, but controlling your car in Rocket League is much more difficult than it appears.
Certainly so.
Especially when you're flying, twisting in the air. You got to control 3 axes all at the same time while maintaining the boost.
And learning when to use it as well.
Exactly. Very, very difficult.
As I said before, Tia, this game is just cars playing soccer and defying physics.
Yeah, fun fact about Rocket League is it's built in Unreal Engine 4, and Unreal Engine 4 just has a real physics engine built into the game engine. But on top of the real physics engine, there is a fake physics engine layered on top just for Rocket League to make it feel more real, because humans are so bad at understanding how physics work. And it would be very difficult to shoot a ball with a car, because the ball would never go where you wanted. Like if you hit it slightly with the corner, that ball would just shank to the corner. But in the fake physics engine of Rocket League, it makes it just a little bit easier to hit the ball where you want.
So in truth, they are defining physics here.
Yeah, new physics. As we see a demo come out from the side of Illinois College, opening up a scoring opportunity there, but G-Man plays really, really patiently on that backboard, able to deny it. And Apothic Dark will collect this one now. An awkward ball off the wall is going to misplay it. G-Man getting the bumps, though, to buy as much time as possible for Wartburg to get back.
Rune trying to move back to make an easier shot. But no! Was that Rune hitting in there?
Yeah, it was already going in. I think he tried to
Yeah.
make a save, but he was in an awkward position, couldn't do much. Or it wasn't Rune, it was Classic who ended up hitting it. It might not have been going in, actually. It might have been heading towards the post. Hard to tell from that angle, but I'm sure it was even more difficult to tell from Classic's angle.
Yeah, it certainly looked like he was trying to bump it off to the side, but just aligned it even more.
And that's why you always keep the net in front of you. He let the net get behind him, making it impossible to save the ball at a proper angle.
Apothic nearly getting that shot if one of them wasn't there.
Yeah, it was a very powerful shot. Defense in the right position. Electric Step. Little half flip, collecting touch here. Picks off the corner, plays it slow into a 50. Wartburg is going to be there to take it to the other side. G-Man, let's see what he can do in the corner. Opts to go for the boost instead of the ball. But it may be favoring them. Electric Step tried to flick it over the last defender, unable to do so. Apothic Dark's going to pop this one high off the corner. Not enough boost from Illinois College to get to that, but they still block it anyway, just leaving their car in the right spot. Denies it. Wartburg still on the aggression here. See Apothic Dark trying to get this mid boost and maintain it, unable to do so. On Illinois College counter-attacking now. High off the crossbar. Electric Step's going to be able to put that to the side, just buying a little bit more time. Illinois College running low on boost now. Somebody was able to grab a full boost there, swing back on defense. Wartburg College had the boost advantage there in transition. Let's see what they can do here. And Rune going to send that one away.
With it.
Electric Steps up now, might be able to touch it in. but it's denied by Illinois College. The rebound shot is
Apothic.
there.
Oh.
Illinois College running completely on fumes here, and Apothic Dark with the extra boost left in the tank, able to squeeze that one in.
Just barely able to get that boost on.
You can see the boost in the top left. Literally, Rune had 2 boosts. Everybody else had 0. That was complete just Rocket League 3v3 101. You want to just maintain offensive pressure as long as you can and continue stealing boosts from the opponents while forcing them to use theirs. Because once you have the boost advantage, that's when the defense is going to break down.
Especially when you have to try and tackle that aerial combat.
Yeah, exactly. Once the ball goes above kind of like crossbar height, it's impossible to get that high without any boost unless you're driving up the wall.
Wartburg looking to play out the clock a bit, maybe even score one more goal.
But yeah, with a 4-0 lead with 12 seconds left, this is going to be a Wartburg game too. And since this is MVEC, this is a best of 7 tonight, not just a best of 5 like some of the previous games. Full best of 7, first 1 to 4 wins will take the series. So Illinois College tries to find one for the momentum.
Patton really had it, and might have gotten that if Electric Step didn't have any boost there.
Yeah, great defense from Electric Step to be able to save that one. As we take a look at these stats once again, the shot differential, only 3 on the side of Illinois College, while that is 11 on the side of Wartburg.
Honestly, a bit surprising. Not as many demos as last game.
That is true, especially since I feel like the boost differential was a big part of this game. Usually when people are running low on boost, they're slower moving, easier targets to demo. So I would have thought we saw more demos, but was not the case. And here we go, kickoff into game 3. And that one might just sneak its way in. It does. G-Man just sneaking it past Illinois College here on the kickoff.
Just goes to show what a properly placed starting kick does.
Yeah, there's a technique in Rocket League called a speed flip. You combine a diagonal flip while boosting the entire time. You can do what's called a flip cancel during that diagonal flip to keep your boost pointing the right way. And it's the fastest way to accelerate your car in the game. And you see G-Man Little performing it excellently there. Electric Step is up. Go for a pinch play between the teammates. Another fun part of the fake physics engine in Rocket League. If the ball is kind of squeezed or aka pinched between 2 surfaces at just the right angle with enough power, it can just shoot out like a lightning bolt. And as I'm explaining that, Rune able to find that goal right there. The defense just kind of fell apart. A missed touch from one and a miss from the other, and that's a wide open net. Tied game with 30 seconds left. 2 goals already.
Hopefully Wartburg can pull more points out on this.
Or excuse me, not with 30 seconds left. 30 seconds into the match. We see Classic there with a flick over 1. Electric Step going to be there to deny it. No boost to work with. Just tries to get in the way. G-Man's going to send that towards the net, but it goes wide with the bump. Oh,
Electric Step getting bumped into the ball.
Electric Step bumped him one time, but it wasn't going to buy enough time, so he had to go for a second bump.
G-Gunner stopping that ball movement there.
And G-Man, not sure if that was an intentional backflip or sometimes that can happen accidentally. Kind of fakes that ball.
Apothic Dark looking to get some moves rolling.
Going to take that one to the corner. Unable to possess it, though. Nobody's going to be there. The demo's going to open up some room. G-Man's going to take this one away. Gets stopped by Rune.
GG Runner is looking to get that pass in.
Electric Step denies it at the midfield. Bounces it low off the ground. This is an awkward floating ball for the defense to try to deal with. Ball ends up dying right in front of the net. G-Man squeezing it towards the post. but nobody's there to play cleanup after that ball's moving slowly. Electric Step is up, gets a great first touch, heading for a double, but denied by Illinois College. As we see Rune trying to put that one on target, not quite enough speed to sneak it through.
Classic moving it off to the side so he doesn't get another mistaken pull.
A little bit of a team bump there coming out from Illinois College as well. G-Man with a huge read on that play, getting a fast clear. The pacing is there. Oh, man, Illinois College was not fully back on defense yet, just had a few last-ditch efforts to try to stop it, and were able to do so.
Electric Step looking to bump it out of the goal area.
In this whole game, Illinois College has done a great job at breaking out of Wartburg's pressure. I mean, they might have one shot on goal, but then once they make a save, they're able to transition back into the offense of their own. Unlike the previous two games where we saw Wartburg just kind of maintaining possession about 70% of the time. And as I say that, another shot goes right off the post. A great save. And the counterattack might be there as well. I said that this is Wartburg's Achilles heel here. They give everything on offense, 100% aggression, and just counting on trying to make that play. We see Electric Step kind of overcommitting on that. And the goal's left wide open.
Opportunity to shoot it way across the field.
Yeah, if there's no one home to save it, might as well let it rip. And Illinois College takes the lead here with only a minute and a half left in this game.
Wartburg looking to make up for that mistake there. Possibly even tie the game. G-Runner looking to get that second goal, but denied at the post.
G-Man just barely able to get back to save that one. And Wartburg looking like they just can't quite find the pacing for this game. They're either a little too far ahead or a little bit too far behind, but Apothic Dark with the solo play flicks it over the last defender to tie it up with 54 seconds left.
I think they were looking to collect some boost and hoping that Wartburg wouldn't notice their defenseless goal.
Yeah, anytime there's a one-on-one between an attacker and defender, and the attacker's just dribbling the ball right at you, it's
G-Runner
always
expecting
favored.
that Electric Step goal.
And a great demo from Illinois College, creating some space here. Another opportunity in these last 30 seconds for them to score.
Electric Step looking to get that goal, possibly. Or assist Dark in getting that in position.
G-Man Little has a shot opportunity. It gets denied. But Wartburg still on the offensive here. Trying to find this one more shot opportunity. G-Man Little gets a touch. It goes high off the backboard. That's going to bounce down. It's open. The defender able to get a last touch, but it's not over until the ball hits the ground here. Rune looking a little bit awkward. It gets saved on the goal line, and it's going to finally touch the ground. Illinois College holding their breath, waiting for that game to be over to reset into another overtime here. G-Man Little gets the flip reset, unable to make second contact with the ball.
Electric Step looking to block that from goal path. And pushing the way of Illinois'.
Kind of fakes it past one to get possession. Creates pretty good offensive pressure here. Let's see what G-Man Little can do to capitalize. Gets a free ball, full boost to work with. Gets
Electric
stopped
Step
there.
going back to put a little bit of defense on. Apothecary getting it out of that center zone.
A little bit of a double there from the side of Illinois College, but G-Man read that perfectly. And now GG Runner gets a flip reset. Had plenty of space to work with, just took too much time getting that reset. And GG Runner with a great first touch as well. Gets the full boost. Unable to get the dunk there. That was a dangerous looking play for the side of Wartburg. And Illinois College this game are finally able to open up their offense. They've had some shots this game. But all that matters is who's able to find the back of the net. This ball bounces dangerously high off the backboard. A great save from Electric Step to put that to the side. But the demo from GG Runner is going to create a lot of space here. Bounces off the ceiling. Classic is up. Touches it to the corner. Let's see what they can do.
Pathic waiting and just barely missing that ball, but bumping Classic.
Wartburg finally able to get some breathing room, collect some boost, and reset. As GG Runner comes back towards the midfield, misses that touch off the sidewall, able to steal the boost though. Allowing them to turn back around. Apothic Dark is up, free ball for them. G-Man misses that redirect, but Electric Step is there, misses the touch on that. Wartburg on the back foot now as they're having to retreat. Apothic Dark's going to collect that one, touch it to the side. 50 with Classic and get demoed.
I'm not even sure what demoed there.
Oh, and that
Rune
net was
about
open.
nearly scored for us.
Apothic Dark just needed a slightly better angle.
Ball just licking the goal.
And in the game of Rocket League, the ball needs to completely cross that goal line in order for it to count as a goal. And Wartburg will be heartbroken if they do not come away with a win in this overtime after having so many close calls like that. But it's not over yet. Still anybody's game here in Game 3. So we're about 3 minutes into overtime here. There is no time limit to overtime. It will be as long as it takes for someone to score. And Rune with a great opportunity there. Wartburg find themselves with an open net. They're able to score it this time. They're not going to let another opportunity get away from them. As Wartburg takes a 3-0 lead in this series, looking to make it a full sweep.
Classic just didn't have the boost to get around that ball.
Yeah, they committed everything to that play, reading that pass off the backboard and missed the touch. But look at those stats. Golly, GG Runner with 966 points. Triple what teammates had there. Double if you combine them.
A lot of saves on the Illinois side.
And the reason there's so many of those saves is look at the shot count from Wartburg once again. We see 15 shots now. There's just more shots every single game. And here we go, Game 4. Wartburg on their game point. They win this one, they'll win the series. And once again, what we've seen is Wartburg having the most shots every single game here, just getting increasingly more and more shots. Illinois College able to find some shots of their own that time in that last game. So they're probably hoping to continue that offensive pressure, break out of defense a little bit quicker, and so they don't get boost starved near as easily.
Electric Step trying to get that ball in, but just not in the right positioning. Neither the ball nor him. Goal's practically wide open.
A missed touch from Electric Step. Not going to result in too much danger, though, as Apothic Dark kind of bails him out in the midfield, passes it back to him. And a missed save now. Electric Step's up, touches it off the backboard. Apothic Dark's up, goes for a double touch to himself and scores it! Top corner! The difference that mechanics can make, a prime example right here. You see Apothic Dark hits it over two people there, makes them jump, and is able to score it himself. Double touches are so devastating when you can hit them consistently like that.
Just a little bit more boost and GG Runner would have been able to save it, but unfortunately his boost economy was just a little bit poor at that moment.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is one of those penny boost pads right there. They give you 12 boosts, and that can be enough to cover any part of the net. Touch the crossbar with that 12 boost. Hopefully you'd get 2 of them to get 24. So usually that's definitely all you need to make a save. Fun fact about Rocket League, as I go into a fun fact, G-Man Little finds another goal there. That's a great comfort lead for Wartburg now, 2-0.
Illinois feeling the pressure a bit.
Yeah, Wartburg will probably play a little bit safer for the rest of this game. Anyway, the fun fact about Rocket League, those little tiny boost pads give you 12 boosts The big ones in the corner and at the midfield will fill you up to 100, which is the max. But the boost pads actually give you a little bit more than 12. They give you like 12 and a third. If you grab enough of them, you'll see that there's actually a hidden decimal in the boost counter that keeps track of a small amount of extra boost.
Plus 12 doesn't go into 100 nicely, so they had to round it a bit.
Yeah, I think even with the exact amount that it is, it might still not go into 100 nicely. 100's just the cap. And a pass to Electric Step, who's able to score it. What a beautiful passing play from the Wartburg Knights.
Wartburg is just exploding on these players.
The last defender there on the side of Illinois College thought that they had every angle covered, but they did not account for the pass to Electric Step in the corner. And that's what happens when you have players like this who have played together for so long. G-Man and Electric Step playing together for almost a year now, if you count last year too. There's just so much team chemistry built in when you're playing together every single day in all of these practices.
And they nearly made it to champions, right, last year?
You mean like the in-game rank?
Yes.
Yeah, the in-game rank, they've touched Grand Champ now. They've all dipped in. As you see them score their 4th goal here. That's most likely going to be game. Anytime you give up more than 3 goals, it's going to be really tough to win that game. But anything's possible. There still is over half of regulation left.
As long as Illinois keeps their morale up, it's possible to come back at this. But unfortunately, at this point of a lead that Wartburg has, Illinois is probably struggling in the morale department.
One can only imagine when you're down 3-0 in the series. And it's 4-0. You got to continue to play confident, though. You'll have no chance unless you can remember that you're always in it.
Bruin running it through the corner. Electric Step getting it back over to the mid area.
Classic pops it up for GG Runner. Pops it back towards the middle of the Rune, but G-Man's little going to be there to intercept it. And once again, the net's wide open. I don't know how that happened. They're finding so many open nets this game. The side of Wartburg. Where's the 3rd defender? Pushed up a little bit too far. Classic not rotating back post.
They were not expecting Electric Step to literally come out of left field.
Yeah, literally. And Wartburg, after having such a long overtime game, something must have clicked for him and said, hey, let's not let that happen again. We're just going to score 5 goals if you don't mind.
I've heard on occasion when you get up in points, you just start to try and do some cool things. And now Wartburg's just like, nah, let's lock in.
Yeah, what if we just keep scoring? You see a great goal there from Maroon after an assist from the teammate there. Baltic Dark tries to clear it to the side, but GG Runner is going to pass that one middle to Rune, who's able to sneak it in. That's a great passing play. Kind of Rocket League 101. You want to avoid taking the ball all the way to your opponent's corner and cut it in midfield as much as possible for a teammate who's sitting there. That's the best way to score in threes, and we saw it perfectly executed there from Illinois College. And just looking at this shot count, that is 14 shots already from the side of Wartburg total. And we saw about 14 or 15 shots, not sure how many it was last game, but that was with like a extra half a game of overtime.
And several attempts on it.
Yeah.
G-Runner pulling it into the corner.
All
Wartburg
3
just
members,
congregated.
all 3 Knights went up for that save.
The Knights built their castle there.
They sure did, with a moat surrounding it too with this defense. 2 members of the Knights up
Was
for
that
that one.
Electric Step nearly getting another goal?
Yeah, there was 2 members of the Knights up. One was G-Man. I'm not sure who the other member was. And as this clock ticks down to 0, the Knights will be your champions tonight with a clean sweep in the last game of the season versus Illinois College. So well done. We can see the stats of the last game there. They did end with 15 total shots on net. Illinois College still was able to manage to get 7, so great on them. But yeah, just if you're letting another team get 15 shots, you're not going to be able to save them all.
Yeah, no, Wartburg was just locking in on them on that last match, and it was impressive to see.
Yeah, it's great stuff for both teams. This was, like I said earlier, the last game of regular season for MVEC, but the NECC playoffs start this week on Thursday, so you're going to want to tune in for that. Rocket League on the side of Wartburg, we made it in by kind of the skin of our teeth. There was a 3-way tiebreaker, and came down to game differential. Luckily, we had the better game differential than one of the other teams, so we were able to make it in, but we will play the number 2 seed overall, the number 1 seed from the A division heading into this playoff. So Wartburg is going to have their work cut out for them on Thursday, so you won't want to miss it. It's going to be a great match. So that's all we have for tonight. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Coach Fisher.
I'm Ethan Lambert.
And have a great night.
We'll see you Thursday.